Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I just got back from our most recent trip to Universal Studios and I brought back a ton of goodies that I wanted to share with you guys. Now we got back around a week ago and if you can probably tell, I have been so incredibly sick since we got back, but I've been holding off on filming this video in hopes of feeling a little better, but it just doesn't seem that I'm getting there to that place. So today I just said, you know something, I'm just gonna go ahead and film it. So if I sound extremely sick and stuffy, it's because I am. But I did want to share with you guys everything we brought from Universal Studios and the Wizarding World. I did upload 2 vlogs of our trip. Now, mind you, they're not the best vlogs in the world. This was my first time ever vlogging and trying to get used to, pulling out the camera in front of people. And I'm not very shy with like recording in front of people at all, but just the setup that I was using with my camera and my microphone and the tripod was extremely big and very uncomfortable to set up and put back into the backpack, and it was just a big issue. And we were there with family, so it also took a lot of time to spend with them. But I'm working through it. I think I have some idea of something that I do want to get so that vlogging is a lot easier. But anyways, this video is not about those vlogs. I will link them down below though, if in case you want to see them. But this video is so that I can share with you guys everything we brought at Universal. I kind of thought this time around I wouldn't spend too much money on it, but to be honest, it's so hard because once you get there and you start seeing all the cool things and all the cute things, you kind of want to buy it all. But I did do a little bit of damage, so let me show you guys what I got in this trip. So I'm going to show you guys these things in no particular order, and I'm going to start with the mugs that we got this time around. So on our first trip, and I do have a video of my first haul, I'll link that one down below, we each chose a mug and we brought back. This time around, we didn't do that, but my son had been talking about this mug ever since we went on our trip in January. And he'd always say that when we went back, he wanted to see if he could find this specific mug because he found it super funny that you could put a donut in Homer's mouth. And we got this one at the Universal store that's to the right when you enter City Walk. So that big store right there, we got this one there, and it isn't too deep because this space here takes up a lot of the mug space, but it is ideal like for a kid to have like milk or hot chocolate. And if it's funny that you can put your donut here. So for this one we paid $19. And then, in staying with the theme of Homer Simpson, we also got this mug at that same store. And this one I purchased to take with me to Puerto Rico in our trip that we're going to do in the summer, to gift to my dad because he loves having his morning coffee. And I thought it would be funny because it has on one side Homer is smiling and happy, and on this side it has Homer with his dope face. And I think that's super funny because my dad, every time he tries to do something like handy, he always ends up either messing it up or in a bad mood. So I thought this was hilarious. And I love that it is bright yellow in the inside, but on the outside is like this nice matte black. And for this one, we paid $17. So I want to say that the mugs that are not like Harry Potter theme are like less expensive. I feel like for the ones that we got on our last trip, because those 3 were Harry Potter themed, those were more expensive. So I really like these, and I just wanted to have something to take with us to gift to him from like a souvenir from our trip. Now we also got 3 pins, and this one here is from the Cabana Bay, which is the hotel that we were staying at this time around. Now, we do have a pin board. We do like collecting pins. I'm going to show you guys the ones we have right here. So this is our pin board. We haven't added a lot to it recently. We have a lot more Disney pins than we do Wizarding World pins, just because when we started collecting pins, we would frequent Disney World a lot more than we did Universal. So most of everything that we have is like Disney related, like there. And then I have a lot of pins that we use if we do like pin trading at the Disney parks. But I kind of wanted to build up our collection of Wizarding World pins. But we also like to collect pins from the hotels that we have stayed in to keep it like a little keepsake and remember the hotels we've stayed in during our vacations. And then I got this Ravenclaw head girl pin. This one's really cool because you can use this if you do cosplay with your Hogwarts robes, or you can use this if you do like a lot of flat lays for Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I do like to take some pictures of my collection there and share more like of the things I'm up to with my family and our trips and stuff like that. And also, you can follow me on Threads. I usually like to post there, and you can message me on Threads or just chat with me on Threads if you're interested. But this one I wanted to get because I want to use it for flat lays in some of my Instagram posts. Now, this one was $12 and this one was $11. And then as my last Harry Potter pin, and probably my favorite one, I got this one, which is a Slughorn hourglass pin. I don't recall seeing this pin the last time we were there. I don't know if this one is new, but this one is so nice and it actually works if you flip it over. The sand does go down, which is awesome. And it's just a really nice pin, very, very detailed. It looks so much like the Noble Collection's replica of the hourglass, but just like in a little miniature version. So I wanted to get this one as well. This one was $15, and we also got this one at that Legacy store at City Walk. Now, I also wanted to get my mom something for when I go to Puerto Rico, and originally I was going to get her a Betty Boop mug because she loves Betty Boop, and we saw a mug that I really liked the first days there. But if you want to know what happened with that, then go ahead and watch my vlog that I'll link down below about why I ended up not getting her the mug, and instead I got her these really, really cute pajamas from Dr. Seuss, which says mother of all things, mother of all things. And then it has the cat in the hat and thing one and thing two. She loves this type of like really nice and fresh pajamas because she lives in Puerto Rico and it gets very, very hot there. So I think she'll like this a lot. And I got this one for her in a small medium. So I think she'll like this one a lot. And for this one, it was $33. But then I still wanted to get her something that was Betty Boo related. So I saw this really nice little keychain as well at the gift shop. They had a couple different ones, but I thought this one was the cutest one. And on this side, it has Betty Boop um with her eyes open, and then on this side it has Betty Boo winking one of her eyes. I think this is super cute. I think she'll like this a lot. And this one was $9 and we got it at the hotel gift shop. And then this one my son got for himself at the same Universal, the big store in City Walk, and he got himself a Niffler. Now this one is so cute. I don't know why I didn't get one of these for myself for my shelves, but I think if I go back anytime soon, this is gonna be one of the things that I bring back for myself because this is so cute, and he has like a little pouch right here where you can put like, little treasures and coins and stuff for him. I think this one he took the tag off because he used it to sleep while we were there, and I think I'm almost sure that this one was $30, which is kind of like the price for their stuffies. They did have a deal going on that if you bought like one for regular price, then you could get like a little Death Eater one or the Draco Malfoy one for 50% off. And those were adorable too. Those were more like of the chibi style animation stuffies. But this one is so cute. I love it so much. It looks just like the Niffler from the Fantastic Beasts movies. And I just think he's adorable. He is so, so cute. But I have to give this back to him as soon as I'm finished recording the video. And then I also got for my husband We were riding the ride for the Forbidden Journey, the one that you do inside the Hogwarts castle, which to me is one of my favorite rides from Universal. And at the gift shop that you go through when you're exiting the ride, they had this new line of merch, and I thought this was so beautiful. It's probably one of my favorite lines of merch so far. Now, I will say when we were at the gift shop, because it is so dark in there, I thought it was more blue. It ended up being black, but it's fine. Either way, it's still really nice. But I love the way they did this. It's coming off more yellow on camera, but in real life, it looks a lot more black and gold. But it's a button up shirt and it has all the spells like written out. It has like Expelliarmus and Lumos and Expecto Patronus and Aloha Mora, and it is just so nice. I love it so so much. And they also had, I think they had like a Loungefly and like a makeup bag or a crossbody bag, probably like a wallet in this pattern as well. And I just liked it because I think it's a really nice way for you to like have Harry Potter merch without it necessarily being like in your face Harry Potter merch. I don't think anyone who hasn't seen the movies or who isn't familiar would know what these symbols mean. If anything, they probably would think it's something related to astrology. But if you're a Harry Potter fan and you see somebody wearing this, you'll definitely know what it's about. Now, I will say he got it in a small because it does run really, really big. I have noticed that Harry Potter like outerwear, like shirts and this sweater tend to run really big. Like he got it into in a small, and he usually is a medium in everything, t-shirts, button-ups, polo shirts. But the medium was really big on him. So I would say if you're interested in this and you're going to buy it online, you'll probably want to size down one because they do run pretty big. But I love it. So we're gonna have to plan a really nice little date night so that he can wear it. You know what I would love? I would love if they made like a dress, like a skater dress in this fabric. That would look so cute. It would look so nice. I don't know if they had something like that though, because when you're running off the ride and everybody's like walking off, people want to pass by, and you're like in the way trying to try stuff on. I didn't really notice if they had any like women's apparel in this pattern other than the shirt and the bags that I saw, but if they do have something like that, that would be super cute. This one was $70, which definitely isn't cheap for a button down, but the quality does feel very nice. So I think it would last, and it's not something that he's gonna wear like all the time. So I don't see it getting like too beat up, but I thought it was super cute. I can't wait for him to wear it and for us to go on a little Harry Potter date. So the next thing that I got was this ornament. In our last trip that we went, I did get an ornament as well, which was the Hogwarts Express. And this time around, I wanted to bring an ornament as well, especially with it being so close to Christmas. This one we also got at the Universal Studios store on a City Walk, and it's the sorting hat, and it's super nice. I love it. And I like that they really package things very well for you so that nothing breaks. And this one, instead of having like some string, it has like this hard little hook so that I can put it on my tree. I haven't put up my tree yet this year because I've been feeling so bad. I just haven't had the energy to do it. And I was kind of thinking maybe doing a Harry Potter theme tree. I have some Harry Potter ornaments, but not many. So I don't know that it would be enough to do like a whole tree of Harry Potter. But if I don't do it this year, at some point in time, I do want to do a Harry Potter themed tree. But for now, I do love to have like these little ornaments. I love bringing back ornaments from our vacations because when you put them up on the tree, I don't know, there's something about Christmas, about the year being close to ending, that makes me kind of think about the entire year and the experiences we've had, and the good things that have happened, the not so good things that have happened, and just seeing things like this on the tree make me remember of our trips. And to me, I'm somebody who really values my time with my family, with my husband, with my son, and being able to create those memories. So having things like this on our Christmas tree is just like a reminder of all the special moments that we've been able to have during the year and throughout the years. So I love that one. And this one was $25. I will say the ornaments are a little bit expensive. This one is more on the cost effective side of the ones they have, but they definitely can climb up there in like the $30. But I mean, this is so hard to resist. They're just so cute. And then I also went to the Weasley's Wizards and Wheezes in Diagon Alley, and I picked up one of their love potions. Now I wanted this one to add to my potions collection. I think this is like some type of like sweet candy drink that you can consume, but in my case, I purchased it to add it to my shelf itself. I don't plan on eating it or drinking it. This one was $12, which is, I mean, a little bit much for what it is because it is meant to be like a candy, but you can save the bottle and have it on your shelf if you like to collect potions. So I got that one, and I also got while there this here, which is one of the things that I had my eye on our first trip. But when we went on our first trip, I decided to buy myself the ear, which is right around here on this shelf on my collection. So I got that one on the other trip, but this time around I decided to get the decoy detonator, which you see in the Order of the Phoenix movie. And I thought this was hilarious. Now I haven't opened this. I don't know if it comes with the batteries. This one was $20 again at the Weasley's Wizards and Wheezes, which isn't that bad. I think $20 is pretty good. It's meant to be a toy, same as the ear. I think the ear actually works, but I've never unpackaged that one either. I've never taken it out of the package. So it does use batteries. It does bring the batteries. So I might just, I probably will end up removing the batteries at some point because I don't want it to, I don't want the batteries to like explode inside of it. I don't know if you know what I mean, like go bad and when they start um like the inside, like the battery juice starts coming out. But oh my god, I don't know if this is big enough place to use it. Okay, so I took out the little pull stringy thingy, and I don't know how it's supposed to work. Does it have instructions? I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Okay, ask an adult to help you. I need an adult to help me. So there's a couple things you have to do with it. I don't have a screwdriver right now, but this is what it looks like. This is from the movie The Order of the Phoenix. It's what Harry uses when he is in disguise and trying to infiltrate the ministry so that they can get the locket. And he throws this on the floor and it just starts to multiply and just makes a racket and distracts everybody. So I wanted to have this one in my collection this time around. And then I also got these notebooks. Now, these on my previous trip as well, I got two of them. I got the Tales of Beetle the Bard, and I got the advanced potions making one. They're on my shelf somewhere as well. But this time around, I wanted to get this one, which is the History of Magic one. Now, these are meant to replicate the books that the students use at Hogwarts, which to me is an awesome way if you're like love collecting Harry Potter stuff to have something similar to the books with a price range that isn't extremely high because there are some people who are dedicated to creating actual replicas of the books which actually have like information and everything inside. They're like amazing replicas of the books, but they're also very, very, very pricey and very hard to find. I mean, we're talking about $300 or more on a replica, which is just, not crazy, but kind of is crazy. But I think this is an awesome way to have something similar to the books without the crazy price, price tag. Now, these are $25 each. Like I said, I bought two on my last trip and I had two more that I wanted to get on this trip. I think I'm missing one more from the set that I would have to get. Now, this one, the edge of this one is gold And then I also got this one, the Dark Arts. Um, this one I really, really wanted because this one is from The Order of the Phoenix, which is one of my favorite movies. And this is a replica of the book from when Dolores Umbridge is teaching Defense Against the Dark Arts, and it's the Dark Arts Defense Basic for Beginners. This is the one that has all the theory, but none of the spells. And I really, really wanted this one in my collection. This one is so nice. I love it. I love it so, so much. But again, this one has the outer binding is red, and then the inside it's the same as the other one. It's just basically blank pages for you to write whatever you want. But I love this one. I'm so happy that I have that one. And then I also got this one. This one I might use. That one was also 25. All of these are $25. Um, this one I might use for myself for journaling or writing some stuff on it. But this one is another notebook, and it is the Hogwarts crest, and it says Hogwarts in the front. Now, this one you can get for each one of your individual houses, or you can get this one, which is just all houses, and it says Hogwarts, and the binding is like here, like ribbed, I guess is ribbed the right word? Like bumpy, and then it's really, really soft. It feels like leather, but it's not real leather, obviously. And here you see it's $25. And the inside, it's well, this one is actually just a blank paper. It doesn't have like lines for you to write, which is not a problem. You can write either way. I mean, you just have to be careful. But I thought it was really nice. I got the Hogwarts one because, I just wanted to have one representing all four of the houses. But you can't get it for each one of your houses if you want to. It's $25 for all of them. And then I got this Honeydukes themed Loungefly. Now, I don't have any other Harry Potter themed Loungeflies. Actually, the ones that I have are all Disney themed. I have like a Toy Story one, an Up one, and a Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, like a retro vintage Minnie and Mickey one. But I didn't have any Harry Potter ones. So when I saw this one, I got it because I love this pattern. They also have a wallet in this pattern, but I didn't get it because I had purchased a wallet when we went in January. But it's really nice. I would probably get it later on so that I could have the set. But this is super cute. I love it so much. It has the chocolate frogs and some chocolate beetles and some birdie bots, all flavored beans, every flavored beans and the slugs. And it's just really, really nice. I love it so much. I love the colors. I love like teal and like seafoam green. I love those pastel colors. And then in the back, it's the same pattern. On the side, you have the Honeydukes stripes. And on the inside, when you buy it, it does have like a whole bunch of paper inside, but I took it out because I brought my mugs in here so that they would be protected. It's like just a black and white checkerboard pattern. But I love this one. I really, really wanted to have a Harry Potter Loungefly. And this one was $82. I got it at the Universal store at City Walk. Now, I bought some other stuff as well during this trip, but I bought it for my nieces and nephews who were with us because my mom and my dad had sent me like some money for them to be able to buy like souvenirs and stuff that they wanted, and they sent some, money for them and money for my son. So when we went to um one day when we were at City Walk, they went to the Universal store on City Walk, and they were able to choose a bunch of things that they wanted. Obviously, I don't have those things here because it's their things. But when I went to pay, the really lovely lady who was checking us out was suggested that because we were spending more than $300, it was something around like 359, that she was going to do the transaction as a gift card transaction, and then I would be able to get a free wand. And I had heard this on our previous trip where they say like if you buy a $300 merch gift card, universal merch gift card, you can choose a free wand. And I didn't do it last time, and I kind of regretted it because I ended up spending more than $300 in merch anyways. And this time I kind of wasn't thinking about it either. But when she mentioned it, I was like, you know something, yeah, that's fine. Let's do it that way. Because either way, I was going to still be paying the same $359. But this way I was gonna be able to get a free wand. Now the wands that you can choose, they're not interactive wands, they're more of collector wands. And they only have like four that you can choose from at a time. I don't know if it's always the same four or if they change throughout the seasons, but this time around I was able to choose from Slughorn's wand, from Ginny Weasley's wands, and from two different Death Eater wands. And I went and chose the Slughorn's wand. So it's really nice because it does come like in an Ollivander replica type of box. Now these are in the back, it says Wizarding World Universal Studios. So I've never had one of these ones. I had always purchased the ones from the Noble collection, but I was really happy and pleased to see that the box really does look like the ones from Ollivander with the little sticker and everything. So it was really nice, but I was a little bit confused because I don't have Slughorn's wand from the Noble collection, and I don't know how that one feels, but I was a little bit taken aback when I got this one because the other ones that I have from Noble Collection are resin and are very heavy. And when I got this one, I noticed that it was very light. And I don't know if the Noble Collection version of this wand is the same way. If you have it, let me know down below. But I was kind of taken aback that this was so lightweight. So I thought that maybe the ones that are from Universal, like this edition, and not the Noble Collection ones, are just made maybe of a different material that makes them lightweight. Now, I will say the gift card, when you do get it, you can use it on merch anywhere at the parks, at Volcano Bay, at any of the Universal parks. It doesn't expire, so if you don't end up using it all, you don't have to use it all in one trip. You can bring it back and then take it back in your next trip and spend some more money then. But you can't use it to purchase like food or snacks or anything like that. It's exclusively for merch. But again, if you're someone who likes Harry Potter, and even if you don't like collect Harry Potter things, you'll end up probably spending $300 collectively, maybe between you and your family on souvenirs. So I think it's something interesting to look at. But this is the wand. So it has, you know, the little slug detail there on the top. And it's just such a beautiful wand. Let me show you guys it's very thin. It's like it's so thin. I was just so impressed how thin it was on the tip. It's just really nice wand. And then another day when I went back, because by like the next to last day, I hadn't really purchased anything for myself. Everything that I had purchased was either for like my family or my son and my husband, and I hadn't really purchased a lot of things for myself. And I decided I was going to purchase the Loungefly and the pins and some stuff for myself. And I knew that I probably wasn't going to spend another $300 on myself, but I would get close to spending maybe like 200 on myself. And knowing that the gift card didn't expire, I figured I was just going to get another gift card for $300, and whatever money I didn't spend on this trip, I'll just spend it next time we go. And I was able to get another one of their free wands, and this time I chose the Ginny Weasley wand. I still had the same four options. And this one is also like a replica of the Ollivander boxes. But this one, because it was the second one I chose, I was really pleasantly surprised because this wand is actually very heavy, the same way that the Noble Collection ones are. So I think it's just Slughorn's wand is probably that lightweight, even if you do get it in the Noble Collection version. But this one is really nice. I love it. The barrel is very detailed and it has like, it kind of looks like a unicorn horn, which is fitting because I think Ginny Weasley's Patronus, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory is still working well, is a horse. And this is the wand all the way down. Now this one is a lot thicker than Slughorn's wand, which is probably also why it's a lot heavier, but it's very, very nice. I love it a lot. Like, it's really nice. I really, really like this wand a lot. I think it's very elegant. It reminds me a lot of Snape's wand, but like a more refined and delicate version of it. So I was able to get this one as well for free, because you do have to pay for the gift card. But I mean, I know I'll end up spending that money later. So I got those, and that is pretty much everything I got this time around on this trip to Universal. So it was overall a fantastic trip. Anytime that I get to spend with my family and with friends and with loved ones and making memories just fills my heart with so, so much joy. And we had such a fun time. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Again, I apologize because I know I sound terrible. I feel a little bit terrible, but I wanted to film this and get this video up for you guys. Let me know down below, what did you think about the items? Which one was your favorite? And thank you guys for taking your time and watching my videos, choosing my videos out of all the videos there are to watch here on the platform. I do very, very much appreciate you guys taking your time to spend with me. So if you did like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more of my content, then subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.